So, real quick, I know you're getting your breath. I met Cameron Decker, about a year and some change ago. You came to Old School Gym Meet.
Yep.
You squatted 550, correct?
Yep.
Which I remember, which was awesome. You know, we talked about because he drove in so far. Just recently hit 630 at 220, motherfuckers, which is strong. Obviously, you just saw a 430, fast as shit front squat. You works at a bar. You have a barbell club, and you work at a gym, correct?
Yes, sir.
And
Yep.
you're how old?
22.
22 years old, getting it. You see this? Talk about the difference in the last year of training, maybe a couple things that have helped, not necessarily my stuff, but just in general, it's helped you from 550 to 630.
Yeah, well, your stuff a lot, but then, shit, I don't know, I'm so caught up from that
You're
430.
fine, man, you're fine.
I guess my training has really differentiated from just trying different shit, not really knowing if it's going to work, but believing it will.
Yeah.
So, you know, like,
you're in.
I'm not gonna know
Sure.
if I try it. Like,
But you're trying new
I'm
stimulus.
Exactly. I'm not that smart. I don't do calculations.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I believe the program's going to work, and I'm going to work my ass off.
Yeah.
So it kind of works. But then I'm still learning while I'm doing that to see kind of.
But you're your own guinea pig, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
So you can look at my stuff, you can look at Zach's, you can look at Louis, you can look at whatever.
Exactly.
But you're saying, okay. But also, I'm going to go and just see if I can catch a big fish.
Yep.
And I really believe, like a couple of things you picked up today. We talked about for your bench, behind the neck shoulder press, some volume stuff. First thing he said was, dude, we're 3 sets of 20 into behind the neck press. He's like, my pump is nasty. But that goes to show, like, you know, he's some sort of a specialist. He's doing crazy weights at what I believe from a drug-free level in powerlifting, but can pick up a little of that golden era bodybuilding. And here's one thing that I want to talk about in the vlog, but also Jake can cut out, is like, we talked about this, like, motherfuckers got a little twisted when the drugs got big in bodybuilding, and I'll tell you why. The old dudes back in the day, their volume is like the volume that we do. That's what makes the body change, okay? But the problem is, when everybody started taking more drugs, they started doing less shit because they didn't have to do as much stuff. So people got it flipped up. They think the volume we do, you have to take drugs, but we all proved that you don't have to, and you can still get good results. You can still be at a high level, whether it's strength, whether it's the look, whether it's both, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, don't just look at a program like Get Stacked or some of these old Arnold programs and think, well, I can't do that because I don't take drugs. Dude, we don't got no guys on drugs here. And they're all making gains because we done flipped it back around again. And that's how the body changes. So don't already just, you know, preconceive that, oh, I can't do that. How would you recover? It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's all right here.
Yeah.
Like, that's the key, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can do a little bit of both. And I think, like Louis Altimo, I was talking to Cam about one of the West Side kids that pulls 670 raw, you know, at 200 pounds, super strong, but his bench was stalled. I'm not a bench specialist. You all already know that. But when he came here and saw all this shoulder work like you did today, I just saw him hit a 30-pound PR on his close grip pause at 365. And he was like, even shouted me out like, dude, G told me to do a shoulder day. Because guess what? Ed Cohen, Bill Kazmaier, all these guys, they did behind the neck presses. They were jacked. They were fucking jacked because muscle moves weight. You don't have to look like a bodybuilder, but you can look somewhere in between and still be super impressive, which is what Cam looks like and a lot of my guys look like. So just take it into consideration. Just don't think only one way works, because it's not the way it is. They all work. You just got to intermix them, change them up. Boom, that's what happens.